Mr. Stylistic. अपना बनाऊंगा तू है सनम मेरा प्यार ओए मेरा दिल तेरा आशिक तू है सनम मेरा प्यार ओए मेरा दिल तेरा आशिक सपनों में आऊंगी नीचे उड़ाऊंगी तुझको कसम से मैं अपना बनाऊंगी मैंने छुपाया कई बार ओए मेरा दिल तेरा आशिक मैंने छुपाया कई बार ओए मेरा दिल तेरा आशिक
Good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. I hope all is doing okay, guys. Happy Friday. And welcome once again to Akash Vani Media, Dong Memory Lane, with your DJ, your host, Navin Pagu. DJ Navin, powered by Island Zone Radio. Vansi Prasad, good afternoon to you, my dear brother. Do hope all is well. Roy Nalal, my dear sister, good afternoon. Good afternoon. Please share the stream. Sandra Sitaram, good afternoon. Good afternoon to you. Happy Friday.
DJ Navin.
Ina Lal, thank you so much, my dear sister. Paul Parshram, good afternoon to you, my dear sister. Do hope all is well with you.
इस दिल में नहीं है कोई धड़कन में नहीं है कोई इस दिल में नहीं है कोई धड़कन में नहीं है कोई सनम तेरी कसम तेरी कसम मेरा दिल मेरी जान सब तेरा तेरे दम से जहां मेरा दिल मेरी जान सब तेरा तेरे दम से जहां है तू रहना सनम तेरी कसम इस दिल में नहीं है कोई धड़कन में नहीं है कोई हंस दो मेरी तकदीर बनके यूं ना देखो तस्वीर बनके हंस दो मेरी तकदीर बनके जानम तरस के इस एक पल का मैंने किया है इंतजार हो जाए हम आज मिलके शिकवे सारे मिट जाए दिल के हो जाए हम आज मिलके
DJ Navin.
चोटी के पीछे चोटी बालों के नीचे चोटी चोटी के पीछे चोटी चोटी के नीचे हाथ बनाना बनाते बिच दिल अटका चोटी के नीचे हाथ बनाना बनाते बिच दिल अटका
Once again, good afternoon, my friends. Happy Friday to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us here on Akash Vani Media. Dong Memory Lane with your truly DJ Navin, powered by Island Zone Radio. Guys, please don't forget to share the stream, share the link with your family and friends. And happy Friday to each and every one of you. Trying to get you ready for the weekend. Those of you who got plans, who got wedding arrangement to go. A lot of wedding this weekend as well, guys. So do go out, have a wonderful time. And don't forget this Sunday, coming this Sunday, guys. 4 to 7 p.m. The Indo-Caribbean Federation is going to invite each and every one of you in the local tri-state New York area to come by and watch a wonderful, wonderful show. In tribute to the late Sita Pandey. Also, we're going to be streaming live on Facebook and YouTube. For those of you who are not in the area and would like to take a look at this wonderful tribute to this Nightingale of the Caribbean, please don't forget to join us live at 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. We're going to be broadcasting live Akash Vani Media. And we have the two guests going to be coming today in the studio around 1 o'clock today. The president of the Indo-Caribbean Federation will be here today live in the studio. And my host, my friend, Imran Ahmad is going to be in the studio as well with him. Around 1 o'clock, guys. They're going to be hanging out for us for about 30 minutes or an hour or so. They're going to tell us a little bit about this wonderful, wonderful dedication. do hope you guys have been enjoying our show so far. I'm so sorry that I came out a little bit late and I accidentally went on Facebook, but we're here now on Mixcloud. So thank you guys so much. Please invite your family and friends to join us. I know a lot of people tried to sign on to Facebook, but my apologies, I'm sorry. Once again, my friends, good afternoon. Good afternoon to each and every one of you guys. Happy Friday. Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon. As you try to bring in the weekend for you guys, I hope you're enjoying our selection here for this afternoon. It looks like everyone is sleeping. Everyone got lost and went to Facebook looking for us. So a few viewers on right now. Please invite friends, family to join us. Thank you so much. Once again, my friends, good afternoon to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us here once again on Akash Vani Media, Dong Memory Lane. As you all know, I've been announcing it for last week. We're having a wonderful event coming up this Sunday, guys. It's a wonderful tribute to the late and the great, the Nightingale of the Caribbean, the Nightingale of Guyana, Sita Puran Pandey, guys. This coming Sunday, 4 o'clock to 7 o'clock. If you're not in the tri-state area, you could watch it live on Facebook. You could watch it live on YouTube. So we have the Federation, Indo-Caribbean Federation president is in the studio already. We're waiting for Imranji to be here. The man is always on time, so today he's on time. He'll be here soon. Paul Parshram, good afternoon to you, my dear sister. Do hope all is well with you and your wonderful family. Myra, good afternoon to you. How you doing? How you doing today? Savitri Bailey, good afternoon to you, my dear sister. Do hope all is well. Happy Friday to you as well.
ही नहीं आपसे पड़े हैं कई राहों में, आपसे पड़े हैं कई राहों में। हो तुम किस ख्याल में, अरे पूछते हैं सब यहाँ मुझे। ओ देखूं सूरत तुम्हारी, फुर्सत ही कहाँ मुझे। ये भी जानो एहसान मेरा, ये भी जानो एहसान मेरा, एक बार भी तो देख लूं जी। आप चाहे मुझको, आरज़ू है किसको, ऐसे तो जवां ऐसे तो हंसी भी नहीं आपसे पड़े हैं कई राहों में, आपसे पड़े हैं कई राहों में। आप चाहे मुझको, आरज़ू है किसको, ऐसे तो जवां ऐसे तो हंसी भी नहीं आपसे पड़े हैं कई राहों में, आपसे पड़े हैं कई राहों में। आपसे पड़े हैं कई राहों। मेरा नाम सलामी धोबन, हम दोनों का एक धंधा। मेरा नाम सलामी धोबन, हम दोनों का एक धंधा। मेरा नाम सलामी धोबन, हम दोनों का एक धंधा। मेरा बंदर जैसा मुखड़ा, मोहे लागे जैसे चंदा। एक बात पकड़ में आ जा, तू बन जा मेरा रज्जा।
अरे जा जा।
मेरा नाम सलामी धोबन, हम दोनों का एक धंधा। रोको रे मोहे रोको रे रोको रे रोको हो गई बावरिया सांवरिया सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं लागे जब से ये नैन गया जियरा का चैन है तब से ये नैना न लागे लागे जब से ये नैन गया जियरा का चैन है तब से ये नैना न लागे बहके बहके है चाल है अभी से ये हाल जाने क्या होगा आगे जाने क्या होगा आगे मुँह पे डारो ना डारो ऐसी नजरिया सांवरिया सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं देखो आई बहार उसमें प्यार कैसे
And then Ramcharan, good afternoon to you, my brother. Do hope all is well with you. Good afternoon, everyone. Savitri Billy, good afternoon. Roy Nalal, good afternoon. Where's everybody? Everybody's sleeping here today. It's a Friday. I hope you guys have wonderful plans for this weekend.
सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं तेरा मेरा ये मेल कई सदियों का खेल तू है आया तो मैं तेरी छाया
Alright guys, Imran G is running a little bit late, behind schedule here right now. We're supposed to start at 1 o'clock, but we will hang out for another 10 minutes or so, and then we will go live with Imran G and Ralph Tamesh, the Federation, Indo-Caribbean Federation President.
आऊंगी जब भी
And we will talk a little bit about the event that's coming up this weekend, a wonderful tribute
जब भी
to the late and the great Sita Pandey Puran.
प्यासी रे मैं तो प्यासी रे प्यासी प्रीत की बदरिया सांवरिया सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं मोहे लागी रे लागी जुल्मी उमरिया सांवरिया सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं सांवरिया में गिर गिर जाऊं
Once again, guys, good afternoon to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us here. Island Zone Radio, Akash Vani Media. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Good afternoon, good afternoon. I don't know what happened to the three sisters in Guyana, man. They abandoned us. They're not coming to the show no more. I don't know what's going on. Rohina Lal, where did you go, my sister? Welcome back, welcome back. I don't know, Imran Ji said he's stuck in traffic, man. The man says he's going to be here 1 hour ago and the man is not here yet. He's on his way, he'll be here soon. I think he's also bringing his dancing pole, that's what he told me, so I'm not sure. Rohini Lal, you cannot leave the show and go play with Oreo, man. What's wrong? We don't seem important enough. What's going on? Amaridar, good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to you, my dear sister. Do hope you're having a better weather in Canada today. Savitri Bailey, thank you so much. Yeah, the man like Lassie dancing pole, he went to pick one up, so he's on his way. He should be here shortly. But we got in the studio already. We got the president of the Indo-Caribbean Federation is already here waiting for him patiently. We should actually tell him, man, we're going to be on at 12 o'clock. I know he's listening right now. Hey, Manji, we should tell him he's starting at 12 o'clock. He should be at 1 o'clock. You Rasa Walker Guyana time. Rohini Lal, is raining over there in Florida. Oh my goodness. We having wonderful, beautiful weather here in New York. The sun is out, nice cool breeze blowing over here. And then you getting rain over there in Florida too? Hey man, busy like Rand. Yeah, the man is busy. Man is a big celebrity, you know. Nirmali, that's wonderful, wonderful news.
DJ Navin.
Guys, once again, good afternoon to each and every one of you, my Akash Vani Media family. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much for your love and your support you guys have been giving us. Don't forget to tune in this Sunday, guys, from 4 to 7 p.m. The Indo-Caribbean Federation is doing a wonderful, wonderful dedication to the late and great Sita Puran Pandey, 4 to 7 p.m. If you're not in the area, If you are in the area, actually, come by and visit us over there in Rockaway Boulevard. We'll give you all information in a few minutes. It's a free show, guys. You don't have to pay anything. Just come on and just enjoy yourself. Also, if you're not in the area, we're going to be live on Facebook and YouTube Live, 4 to 7 p.m., guys. Oh my goodness, Florida's black. So Canada has canceled all the outdoor activities because of the COVID. Carabana is also canceled. The border is still closed. So no one is going in or out of Canada right now. Not like New York. New York is open for everybody, man. And the virus is spreading like wildfire. So if you haven't gotten your shot, guys, please, I plead to you. Please go get your vaccine done. Get your shots. Not only to protect you, protect your family and friends all around you. Don't be afraid, guys. Don't be afraid. Alright guys, your man, he's running late. The man said he got held up at the bank, so somebody held him up and take away all his money. So he's on his way now. We start at 1:30. Okay guys, thank you so much. Alicia Alvin Singh, my sister. Oh my goodness, what's going on with you? Welcome. How's the weather over there in Guyana? Another thing, you have to move to West Palm Beach, man. It's sunny over there. Sandra said it's sunny, beautiful weather she's having. Fort Lauderdale people is having dark clouds with sun, with rain, and storm is going on over there in Fort Lauderdale. Once again, my friends, good afternoon to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us here this beautiful Friday afternoon. Don't forget to share the stream, share the link with your family and friends. And we have two special guests with us here this afternoon. I have the president with us. And Imran G is on his way right now. Ralph Tomesh is the president. And Imran G is on his way. We're going to start about 1:30. They're going to talk a little bit about the event that's coming up this Sunday, guys. A wonderful tribute to the late and the great Miss Sita Pandey. As you all know by now, she was also my cousin. And we're going to do a wonderful tribute to her this coming Sunday. And guys, do hope you're enjoying our selection here for this afternoon. Trying to put you in the mood for this weekend. And whatever you got plans for this weekend, guys, please be careful. Please do still wear your mask. And please protect yourself. Thank you so much. Well, Imanji went to pick up a pole. He went to the bank to get some money to pick up the pole, and somebody hauled him up. So all the money is gone, so I guess no pole. He'll be here shortly, don't worry. Roinalal, that's correct. Bottom house, wedding house song. You gotta dance the song barefoot, you know. But you gotta be careful, somebody come and mash up your foot. No, the man went to buy the pole, he went to the bank to take money out and somebody hold the man up. So no pole today, guys, no pole. Sorry to disappoint you. Imagine is going to be one of the MC this coming weekend. All right, guys. Once again, good afternoon to each and every one of you. The star of the show is here right now. The man is in the building. He's in the studio. Everybody's been waiting for Imranji. The man is here, but guess what? He have no pole. The man went to the bank to get the money for the pole, and somebody hold the man up, and all the money rise gone. So the man have no pole. I'm sorry to disappoint each and every one of you. I know you guys have been looking forward to it. Alicia, Rowan, and all. Everybody's been looking forward to Imranji and his poll. But anyway, guys, let's get down to business. We are serious about this afternoon here. It's 1:30 right now on the dot. So now we're going to be introducing the Federation of Indo-Caribbean Federation President, Mr. Ralph Tamesh. Ralph, welcome to the studio, brother. Thank you so much for joining us here this afternoon.
Firstly, Navin, I want to thank you for giving us the opportunity to be in your program, Akash Vani, and to assist us also in this weekend's event.
Ralph, I know. This weekend we do a wonderful dedication to the late and the great Miss Sita Pandey Puran. Could you please tell us a little bit about her, a little bit of history about her, what she been doing to help the Federation out, and also in our community as well in New York?
Well, Navin, I met Sita about 25 years ago. We normally do the Eastern Arrival Day celebration at Smoky Park for the past 34 years. And I joined the organization back in 1989, and Sita came a couple years later. And from the first time she came there, she was always supporting the ICF. She always a performer. She always, whatever event we have, she's always there performing for us. Later on, as we started doing the singing competition, she became a prominent judge for those two events, the male singing competition and the female singing competition. So ever since then, she's been with us for over 25 years. And because of that, we see it fittingly that she should, be honored by the Indo-Caribbean Federation. When she passed, we thought, because during the COVID time, there was nothing that we could have done at the time because of the assembly. But now that because of some of the restrictions that's been removed, we decided to do it. I promised that the family that I was going to do that, and I think the time has come for us to do that at this time. So this event will be on Sunday afternoon at 4 o'clock at the Rockaway Halal Catering Hall.
Now, Ralph, do you know the address of that location, please?
It's actually 123rd and Rockaway. I think it's 12201 Rockaway Boulevard.
Guys, there's no way you could miss it. It's right over there. There's a wonderful restaurant there as well. What's the name of the restaurant?
Rockaway Roti Shop.
Right. It's right above Rockaway Roti Shop, guys. You can come there with your family, your friends, Please bring your kids as well to have a wonderful time. And everything is absolutely free, right, Ralph?
Yes, correct. There's only one restriction, and there's a capacity of the place is like 175 people. So we're urging people to we are doing the first come, first admission basis. So the first 175 people that comes there, will be in, and then we'll have to, just close it off because of the restrictions. And, we just want to be on the safe side.
Absolutely. Ralph, and I know this woman has been doing a lot of community service, not only here in New York, but all over the world, especially in Guyana, Trinidad, whatever anyone is calling her to perform, to do a fundraiser. She's normally there right in front doing all this wonderful work without taking any penny.
Well, that's correct, Navin. I've known Sita ever since I know her. There's a lot of fundraisers that she goes to, reunion, and all these stuff that she goes to Mandir, she supports. And there's never at any time I've ever heard anyone say that Sita has asked for any payment on these occasions. She is one of the most generous persons I've ever met, and I think people should come out and support what we are doing for her because for what she has contributed towards this community here in New York, United States, and also in the Caribbean.
And a lot of people, some people saying she's the Nightingale of Guyana. I said she's a Nightingale of the Caribbean. She's been singing for a very, very long time. And as you all know, when she passed away, this is the first time anybody know that, when she passed away almost about a year ago, you guys finally find out that she's my cousin. She is my cousin. Her grandmother and my grandmother's two sister. And she is a wonderful individual to the entire family. Every time you invite her for a wedding, puja, she's always there. She was at my 50th birthday a few years ago, and we really really missed her very very much. And the wake, when you went to the wake, and then you meet all the family and meet all her friends, and you've seen the love that she have in the Caribbean, in the community here. The capacity was so large, especially I know Imran was there at the funeral home, and I know Ralph was there. The entire federation member was there. Right now, I know a lot of people saying, "Where is Imran?" Imran is not on camera. You'll see him in a few minutes because the studio is not big enough, the camera to capture everybody. But he'll be in shortly. He's listening to us right now. So let me get back to that. She was such a popular person. The capacity, like Ralph said, at that time of the COVID, we couldn't accommodate everybody at the same time to have something for her. So now the time is right. So now we have something. And I want to say thank you to the Indo-Caribbean Federation for coming up with this wonderful idea to recognize her and to do a wonderful evening of dedication to her. Absolutely, with music, of course.
Well, yes, Navin. One of the things is that most of these people who are going to be performing this weekend at the event are people that Sita knows and people that have been singing in the Federation for a number of years. So these are, no personal, she doesn't know. These are all people that she knows. And these people, all these artists have been singing for us for free, and they're dedicating their time, to the tribute to her.
Wonderful. Now, what is the restriction we have when people are going to be coming there this Sunday?
Well, like first they said, Imran, Navin earlier, there's going to be a restriction of 175 people, but we are going to take precautionary care. We are going to screen you for your temperature. We're going to have hand sanitizers, and also the mask going to be inside also for you. For the people who already have the vaccine, you can still wear the mask. We would like you to, because we want everybody to take good care, because we don't want, the virus is not away yet, so we just want everybody to take that precautionary action.
Now, I know the Federation has been doing a lot of things, and I want to commend you and your entire team for all this wonderful job you guys have been doing. Now, please tell us a little bit about, really quickly, I know you didn't come here to talk about the Federation, but I want you to please tell us a little bit about what you guys have been doing, what kind of project you guys have been doing, and what do you have in the future?
Well, Navin, the Indo-Caribbean Federation is one of the oldest organizations in this community. It's been around since 1985. And when this organization was formed in those days, it was supposed to be the umbrella organization for all the organizations in the community. However, because of power struggle in the Caribbean Federation stand alone, we've been operating alone. And, we've been doing the Eastern Rivalry celebration at Smoky Park for the past 34 years. Also, we've been doing the annual cricket match, Ghana versus the rest of the Caribbean, for the past 31 years. So we are a non-religious, non-political organization, and we have done that during the past 15 years. Also, we have focused more on the humanitarian side and cultural events. So we have not only in New York, but also we do a lot of stuff in Guyana. In 2019, our last two projects actually was we built a waiting area at a Port Morant hospital. Prior to this modern waiting area, the patients would be sitting outside, under a tent and waiting for to see the doctor. Today, they have a air-conditioned room with a TV, proper seating, and so that's a very comfortable thing for them. Also, we have just commissioned the mortuary at the Port Morant Hospital, which we have a modern 4-drawer freezer, and these are all services that is free to the community. Prior to that, someone loved one died, they would have to go to take the body to a funeral home and would pay for storage. Now it's free at the Port Morant Hospital, and it's a modern facility. So that was commissioned in May 19th of this year. Going forward now, we have just recently did a successful barbecue where we raised funds to offset some of the costs of our events. As you know, Navin, all of our events are free, the Indo-Caribbean Federation. Although it's free, it's a cost to every one of those events. So this is where we get our money from fundraisers, and also for the local businessmen, sponsors, people who has been there with the Federation, loyal supporters of the Federation. And this is how we function. This is how we generate revenue to cover the cost of those events.
Wonderful, Ralph. You know, guys, I want to plead to each and every one of you, whenever you can, I know this is the free event that's coming up this Sunday. Please give to this wonderful organization. They're doing some wonderful, wonderful job, not only here in New York, but also abroad. Whatever you need any help, please reach out to them. Whatever you can give, please, you can. This coming event, if you guys still want to give something, although it's free, you can still do so. You can give it to any members. You will probably see them, recognize them with a sash or something.
Correct.
And please, you can reach out to one of them and you can donate whatever you can. Whatever dollar, whatever, $2, $10, $50, $100, whatever you want to give, please reach out to them and give. It's going to a wonderful, great cause. Ralph, I want to thank you so much, buddy, for doing such a wonderful job. My uncle was one of the first member who was in the organization, Basil, and
Yes.
I know he passed, but I always remember that.
Well, just that you brought that up now, Basil Bajan, when I first joined this organization back in 1989, he was my mentor. We have talked, he sat me down, I was a young man at that time, and he sat me down and he told me that, Ralph, one day you're going to be leading this organization. And we used to talk for hours and hours. He always briefed me and always supported me as much as I can. So today, I'm a product of him, and I thank him very much for all the work, the effort he put into me. And just before I go off, Robin, I just want to mention something, that we are going to be undertaking a project at the Leg One Hospital, where we're going to be building the maternity ward. So not on the maternity ward, and also the delivery room. It's a project we started working on, and we're just waiting for the paperwork, the approval from the government of Guyana, so we can proceed. So that project is going to be happening very soon, and we're going to start working on that.
Now, some of my listeners and viewers are asking, how can they want to donate? How can they donate? Is there a website, or is there some way for them to donate, especially if they're not around New York?
Well, you know what? Maybe they can reach out to me. I'll give them my number, and you can actually put that number up, Navin, and I'll give them the direction how to do that.
Absolutely. Are we going to do that also on the screen on Sunday? We could probably put that on the screen.
Yeah.
During the show, anyone wants to donate, they could do so. So the number is going to be on the screen. The information will be in the bottom of the screen, guys, on this Sunday. And I will also post it during the week after the program is finished. Whatever you guys want to donate, you could reach out to them as well. Mr. President, once again, I want to thank you so much. You're doing a wonderful job to hold this organization together. And believe me, I'm surprised that the organization is still going very strong with your leadership.
Well, not only myself, but also the executives in the organization. I have, like, Imran is one of the board of directors, and there's some other people like Stanley Raj, Frank Singh, Dr. Vijay. These are some of the people that keep us close together. And because of their support, that's why we are here, and we can continue to do what we're doing.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And I was looking forward to seeing you on Sunday. Now we're going to switch seat. We're going to put Imran Ji in the hot seat right now.
Once again, Navin, thank you very much for giving us the opportunity, to promote the Indo-Caribbean Federation event. I do appreciate it. God bless.
You're welcome, Ralph. Thank you so much.
जैसे पर्वत पे घटा झुकती है, जैसे सागर से लहर उठती है, ऐसे किसी चेहरे पे निगाह रुकती है, जैसे पर्वत पे घटा झुकती है, जैसे सागर से लहर उठती है.
All right, guys, once again, we are back here with a wonderful, wonderful guest that I have this afternoon. It's my honor and pleasure to introduce my dose. The dose of the most, as you all know him, as Imran. He's a wonderful individual. And you know what? I know you guys didn't notice yet, but Imran was the one who got me into broadcasting, got me into TV, television, and radio. And I want to say, once again, thank you so much, brother, for doing this for me. I appreciate it.
And I'm also going to get you into pole dancing as well, right? since I'm already getting you into many things I'm into, I mean, I think I should get you into pole dancing. But first of all, I have to say you're doing a phenomenal job, and I want to say special good afternoon to all your listeners on Island Zone Radio. Some of the wonderful people like Rowena Lal. I mean, she's a fantastic individual. Alicia and Alvin Singh, and some wonderful people that I have the good honor of interacting with on a weekly basis. From time to time. So good to be here and good to be with you.
Irmanji, once again, welcome. I know it's the first time you're in the studio here, that you actually helped build virtually. But I want to say thank you so much for being here today. I'm a fan. I'm a fan of yours. So
I'm a fan of yours too. So it goes both ways.
So Irmanji, I know there's a wonderful event coming up this Sunday. And Ralph, the president, told us a little bit about it. So please tell us, in your point of view, what do you think about this show? What do you think about this late and the great, the Nightingale Sita Pandey?
Well, first of all, I mean, for those, especially that being in the public forum and especially on public broadcasting, seldom is it that you'll find people who genuinely and really appreciate your work, your talent. They recognize your potential, and once in a lifetime, you'll have someone who truly, and genuinely really loves your talent. And amongst many of your listeners, and also yourself and the president Ralph Tomage, Sita Pandey was one of those individuals. For me, she appreciated my talent so much so that I remember at at an event where it was like a little bit of a hostile environment, she stepped up and she said, "He's my son," and ever since then she would always say that he's my son in the industry and he's very much like my son. So she was someone who I would have to say she was a very benevolent person, magnanimous, as both of you spoke about. And I think that this coming weekend, I mean, amalgamating the two by celebrating her life and legacy with a bit of music and also paying tribute to another individual who supported the organization. I think it's phenomenal. I think it's something that it's just like a mere token of our appreciation for what she's done for this community and also for the industry.
Now, I know Sita did a lot. Also, there's another individual we're going to be dedicated a few items to him as well. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Yeah. So, of course, Mr. President, I mean, as well as he mentioned, some of the individuals that will be performing at the coming event. Now, the other individual that will be honoring, Mr. Jerry Singh, he's one of those, who is a part of the Sansar Sangeet Orchestra, led by Mr. Anup Danpad, phenomenal individual, Anup Danpad, actually, for those of you who know him. But Sansar Sangeet Orchestra, they've been basically lending their talent and their time to the Federation for many years. And Mr. Jerry Singh was the leader of the Sansar Sangeet Orchestra. For years, the performers at the East Indian Arrival Day celebration, they would go to his basement for rehearsals for weeks and weeks and months and whatnot. So it's fitting that we do something like this. And also, I think his death occurred about a week or 2 weeks after Sita Pandey's.
When a musician dies together like a week apart,
right,
we say that they're going to be up there enjoying themselves, having a wonderful concert, and we down here crying and missing them, but they're looking down on us and they're enjoying themselves together.
Well, and Navaji, you've actually been in the temple, the Mandir form, for a very long time, so you know that the divine sound comes from the Divine Mother Saraswati.
Absolutely.
So, she's basically orchestrated all of this. She's constructed this, that, we were blessed with that sound here on earth, and then after some time, that sound, that divine sound, will basically be a blessing from above. So, yeah, you're absolutely right about that.
I'm telling you, we lost so much musicians, drummers, singers.
Right.
For the last, it's amazing that how many people we have lost, and we always wonder for them what's happening. We're using all these musicians, and guys, when they have concerts and they have all these things, please go and support them.
Right. Right. No, definitely. And I mean, you and I spoke about this actually. The drummer from Dilly Nadan, and it's actually a mere fact of life that before musicians, before singers, or before you're a broadcaster or an elected official, you're a human being first. You were created from that divine master. You had your task to do on earth, and so did the drummer Anil Sugrim from Dilly Nadan. So did Jerry Singh, and also Sita Pandey. They came, they enchanted, they basically left an indelible mark on all our lives. And then after that, they basically went to go and adore the kingdom of the Almighty.
Absolutely. And there's so many others that we can't even mention that from Mandirs who's been singing and passed away. And a lot of people does not know about them, but so many of them that passed that we haven't announced or we haven't recognized. I just want to say, we're doing this concert here to recognize all of them.
Right, definitely, and especially like a living legend like Sita Pandey, who I believe, and I think that unanimously everyone will agree that she comes once in a lifetime. There'll be many others that will come, with talent, but I think that with the kindness, with the sense of benevolence, and also, having that magnanimous heart, I mean, it's rare that you find it. So she was a blessing, and so are so many other people. Everyone is a blessing in their own form or the other, whether you're a listener of a radio station, whether you're on the radio, or whether you're doing something or the other. Everyone is a blessing, and so we should always be sure to cherish everyone and look at them as if they were a reflection of us.
So Imranji, tell us a little bit about I know Ralph has point out so many different things that she has done in the Caribbean. Do you know that she does also humanitarian work also in Guyana and so on?
Well, not only that, but also in India. I mean, I had the honor of interviewing her a few years ago, and she shared a few of her work in her prime days. I mean, I would say. I mean, she was always in her prime, so saying that. But
she never ages.
She never aged. No, definitely. But she told me that early on, when she started to basically become a major influence, she had the honor of doing some work in India, and also she did several humanitarian efforts in Guyana, as you pointed out. And these are things that not a lot of people, know about, because a true humanitarian basically will do the action, not really talk about it. There's, we know the term basically philanthropy, right? When you give money.
Correct.
So I look at her as like a spiritual philanthropist, who did so much to uplift people's lives and didn't look for anything in return.
And you know what? Some people, they're so blessed with Saraswati Ma, like you said.
Right.
Bless them with so much talent. She have not looked back. Whatever you call it, doesn't matter how big and small organization was, she will definitely be up there, up front, doing what she have to do.
Yeah, definitely. And I think that she, as you also know, that there's a saying in Hinduism, and I think that it's a universal saying, the world is one. So no one is greater than the other. I mean, no one is more rich than the other. Or sometimes, I mean, we tend to look at it differently. But everyone, in some form or the other, we have a similar task. We have a similar mission. We're doing things in our own way. And so no one should ever be considered insignificant, and she was one of those. I mean, her life, actually, that was an example of her life. So
now, when she passed away, I think that was in March, right? March, April?
Sometime around there. I think a little bit before that.
Yeah, I had played some of her song, and you know what? My listeners have no idea it was her. They thought it was Lata Mangeshkar.
No, absolutely, and even to this day, you can listen to some of the songs on YouTube, like Gertum Bulana Dogi, and you would think as if you're listening to the original track from the audio, from the film with Dharmendra and Sharmila Tagore. So it's very hard to differentiate, the two. But of course, Lataji, she in her own respects, I mean, a great legend, and Sita Pandey for us, I mean, a great legend that I don't think we'll ever be able to, to ever replace, though.
Now I know we have a wonderful singer going to be in the program as well, Devendra Puran.
Right.
And they did so many wonderful tracks together. And when both of them sing, man, you can never tell from the original.
No, absolutely. In fact, I mean, and I think that's one of the good things with with YouTube. I mean, now that's for a generation today and of a future generation that may not have the fortune of knowing Sita Pandey and maybe Devendra Puran. The legacy, the memories will forever live on. And so, there's so many of the great songs you would think as if you're listening to Lat and Mukesh. I mean, live up close in person.
Absolutely, that's our job, like you just said, for people, the new generation, to know who Sita Pandey was, what she did in our community, and that's our job,
right?
As radio and TV announcers, and for us to play the music and keep her legacy, keep her alive in music.
No, definitely. And, if I can, here's one of my favorite quotes. I'm sure many of your viewers, and I'm sure you're also familiar with, the 1980s sitcom Different Strokes with Gary Coleman.
Yes.
There's that theme song, right? And in the theme song, there's a line that stood out to me, that everyone's got a special kind of story and everyone's got their time to shine. So she had her special story, and she had her time to shine. But it's up to us to basically keep her story alive, keep her shining by playing the music, by letting people know, the generation, the future generation know just who she was and what did she stand for.
Absolutely. So Imran, this Sunday coming, tell us a little bit about the show I know you're one of the MC in the show, and tell us about some of the performers who's going to be on the show.
Oh, so definitely. I mean, some of the performers actually, like Mr. Sunny Prasad, also Mr. Farouk Mumtaz Ali, who, you know, he was recently, I think a few years ago, he won the East Indian Arrival Day celebration first place in the male competition, which was, Sita Pandey was a judge for that. Also some other individuals who's been in the community, local singers, who will basically be paying a tribute to her. Some dances as well. We have two of our former one of our former queens for the Indo-Caribbean Federation, Shavana Sabir, who will be doing a dance, the current queen, Hema Singh, who will also be doing a performance as well. And these are some of the talents that's actually grown in front of Sita Pandey. I mean, some of them came, when they were very young, and they're still very young, but, they matured in front of her, and so did so many other singers as well. Some speeches, members of the Federation, Mr. President, will also be paying a tribute to her, and will basically be celebrating. I mean, for those who didn't know about her life, they can get to tune in through your platform, which we're very thankful that you're covering it, and so our profound gratitude to you. But yeah, her daughter Kajol will basically be offering a few words, as well as several other community members, and the list goes on with singers. I mean, I would have to say that if there's anyone who basically would like to be, or who would like to pay a doting tribute to Sita, all you have to do is just join. Just make one click, share it, and that's a great way to pay a tribute to her.
Absolutely. Well said, I should say. That's right, guys. Come on there, share the stream, share the link. Tell your family and friends to come and listen what kind of life she was, what kind of life she lived, and listen. Her daughter's going to be there, and some other members in the community is going to be there, sharing their experience with her. How she touched, and I'm sure she touched all of our lives in some little way.
No, definitely, and that's why we say, she left an indelible mark in our lives, and I'm just hoping to see that who will basically be the next voice of Lata, but whoever basically takes the torch and goes forward with it, I'm going to implore upon them, take an example from her. Never consider yourself too great, or never consider anyone insignificant. Always be humble, always be generous, and of course be as the humanitarian person that she was. And so definitely, but she'll always live on in our life.
Now, I know Ralph has said it before, but please let the viewers know how they can donate and help out the organization and the future projects or whatever they're doing in the future.
All right, so there are various, there are various projects that we have actually coming up, and you heard about the humanitarian effort, which we're very proud of. I mean, and for Port Marin, actually, in terms of the morgue, several others will be coming up as well. And, but I would have to say, so I'm going to reiterate what the president said. We'll have the phone number. It's the president's phone number. You can also contact them via email, which I think I can give it right now, and then maybe you can post it. It's Indo-Caribbean Federation at yahoo.com. So it's Indo-Caribbean Federation at yahoo.com. You can basically send them send an email to the email address. Let them know that you heard about all the activities right here on Akash Vani, and find out how you can be a part of the effort. Nothing is ever too small. Every contribution goes a far way.
Right. Thank you so much, Imranji. And I know you guys have some kind of sponsor who help out with this event this coming weekend. You want to talk and thank them as well?
So we definitely do have a few. We definitely do have a few sponsors, actually. I mean, first of all, we want to say a very special thank you to Mr. Hafiz, actually, of Rockaway. I mean, that's actually the Rockaway Buffet and catering. So we want to say thank you to him, to Toro Sounds, to yourself, and to several other people. Also to Central Auto Repair, I mean, Mr. Dave Tackardine, as well as who's one of the sponsors, I mean, for this, and there's several others actually, that has basically contributed in some form or the other. So we're very thankful to the people that I mentioned, such as Central Auto Repair, I mean, Rockaway Buffet and Catering, and also Toro Sounds, and yourself above all.
Sure.
Yourself.
And I'm sure you're going to be announcing it during the program as well.
Most definitely.
Well, Imranji, I'd like to thank both of you, the president and you, to be here today at the studio to talk about this wonderful dedication you guys are doing this weekend. And my friends, my viewers and listeners, please, in a little way, please listen, share the link, share the stream this weekend. And we really appreciate your effort in helping us out this weekend to get the name out of Sita Pandey.
And before I do go, I want to say thank you so much to all your listeners and continue to support Mr. Navin Pagu. All of you are phenomenal. And we want to say thank you to Island Zone Radio, DJ Fest as well. I want to say thank you. It's an honor to be here.
Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much. Guys, once again, I want to say thank you all so much for once again listening to us. And it's a wonderful, beautiful Friday afternoon. I really appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys on Sunday morning for our Bhajan segment. And then we'll catch you guys in the afternoon, 4 to 7 p.m. on the live stream. Okay, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of the day and have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And remember, if you have not gotten your vaccine and gotten your shots yet, please, I plead to each and every one of you to get your shots out. Imran, what do you think about the vaccine shots?
Well, it's something, I mean, especially now, as the president said, we're going to basically be taking the COVID, the measures to ensure everyone's safety. But I do want to encourage everyone. I mean, I know that there is a lot of fallacy that's out there about the vaccine, and a lot of people here in New York State, which was actually one of the hardest hit states in the country, yet still there's a high percentage of people unvaccinated. So I'm imploring upon everyone, please, use your discretion, speak to your doctors if you feel, if you're hesitant about getting the vaccine, but get yourself vaccinated. And if it's not real, if it basically compromises your health, please take the safety precautions. All right, that's my humble appeal to all of you.
Thank you so much, you guys. I'm telling you, please go get the shots done. It's going to help you, your family, your neighbors, your friends. Please, I plead to each and every one of you, please go get it done. And once again, I want to thank you guys so much. Imranji, I want to thank you once again.
Thank you. It was an honor.
And everybody's so disappointed you didn't bring your poll, but I'm sure we could work something out, guys.
I haven't. You said that I was actually at the bank. So I'm constructing a new poll of dollars there. So I think I'm going to slide down that instead.
That's a dollar bill poll.
Dollar bill. Well, actually, it's $100. Actually, $100 bills poll. So you got to pay good money for that one.
Hey guys, we cannot afford Imran right now. $100 bill poll. That's going to be expensive. Once again, guys, enjoy your weekend and enjoy the rest of the afternoon. I appreciate you. Thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of the day. Thank you. See you guys on Sunday. Please take care of yourself. Take care of each other. Thank you so much.
एक